I was one of those kind of rebellious children, rambunctious children. But in the when I went to the fourth grade, they decided to put me in an integrated class of fourth and sixth graders. Um, and I think that's where the journey began, really. I mean, I didn't know whether to think of that as an honor or some kind of punishment, be honest with you, at the time. But the opportunity to engage with a more serious, more mature children um, at the time really began to inspire me to think. I've always been an avid reader. My mother insisted that we go to the library every week, and in the summer we were required to read books upon books upon books. Couldn't afford much, but we had encyclopedias in the home. Um, and so that's where the intellectual journey began. But that's also where I began to think, I think more seriously about who I am in the world. By the time I was 13, I was a hard-headed kid. One of my dad, well, my siblings used to call me Daddy's little black angel. I couldn't do no wrong in my daddy's sight. He saw me as most like him. And my father was a hard-working man, worked 3 jobs, had 8 children. He provided for us, but he was also a drunk. And when he
Hmm.
got drunk, he was very, very mean. Um, and he always, I mean, just about every weekend, would beat my mother. Right. So that was formation. That was formative. I remember times of sheer terror living in that household, and I don't remember many times of sheer joy. Um, and so what I knew was I wanted to get out of the bottoms. And so I took opportunities that came my way. My mother got me and my 2 younger siblings involved in Boy Scouts. I rose to the ranks of an Eagle Scout within the Boy Scouts. I joined something called uh, the Naval Cadets, United States Naval Cadets as an Explorer Scout. Um, and that set me on a path. The captain, I can't remember his name right now. One day he looked at me and he says, "You're destined for leadership. I want you to become a United States naval officer." I don't know what he saw. I certainly wasn't feeling what he was saying, but that was inspiring. And then, I played football from the time I was 6 years old. I skipped a bantamweight, but I played pee wee ball and I skipped bantam, and I played ball in high school. I was a wide receiver. I mean, I'm sorry, I was a um, safety, a defensive safety in football, and then went on to college to become a wide receiver and a track man, and then I began to live a dual life in high school. On the one hand, I was successful, relatively successful in the classroom and on the football field. On the other hand, at night, I became another person. I got involved in the drug subculture, sometimes as a petty dealer, other times just as a user. Um, got involved in what was the gang banging then. There's nothing like what gang banging is now. You know, in fact, the guys with whom I hung in high school, by the time I got out of college, they were all dead.